And hello, Pisces. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here, Pisces. I appreciate you already. Pisces, I'm here with some oracle decks. We are going to throw those first and find out what the overall energy is for the reading. And then we're going to follow it up with some tarot and find out what else is going on for you. How are you, Pisces? If you are somebody who is just showing up here and you've never been here before, welcome to 10 of Cups Tarot. There is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner should you decide to stay and add yourself to this beautiful Pisces tribe here at 10 of Cups Tarot. If you are the ride or die with the Pisces placement and you're here watching, viewing, subscribing, thank you so much for doing that. If you're a cross-watcher, thanks for cross-watching. My readings, friends, whether you've been here or not, I should tell you my readings are for the week ahead always. So whether you get it today, tomorrow, or next year, it's always going to be for the week ahead. If you're here real time, watching this real time, this would be for you for the second week of December. But if you get it after that, it's just always going to be for the week ahead. Tell me about Pisces, my water tribe, my water family. Tell me about Pisces. We've got peace. I like it. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Bottom of the deck is envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. That's a different take on envy, right? Like, it's like we can be envious, and a lot of people are, right? There, a lot of them are just living on social media and being envious of what everyone else has. Now I got to run to Amazon to get it. Now I got to run to the TikTok store and buy it. I feel like, you know, the social life or life in the social realm is run on envy. But I feel like you've realized that you just have different challenges than other people. And it's not that you necessarily need to envy because they've picked their own path and you've picked yours. So I feel like the envy is gone and it just brings you peace is what it feels like here. Tell me more about Pisces, please. Tell me about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Tell me about Pisces. We've got solitude. In silence, peace prevails. We've got the second mention of peace here. So I feel like next week is going to be one of peace for you, feeling inner peace, I want to say. It's because of some sort of a shift in attitude, shift in your mindset. It feels like you will be spending some time by yourself next week. And it's not that you'll feel like, I'm just going to spend time by myself. I feel like you just want to. You want to be in your own energy. It feels like when we spend time in silence, we learn a lot of things about ourselves. But that's what the corporate world is designed to do. Drown us out. Stop us from being by ourselves. Stop us from being in the solitude. Make us go, 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 go. So we just drown out our intuition. And I feel like you are sequestering yourself. So even if you are, maybe you're in the corporate world all week, but then you're going to come home, shut off the phone, shut off the TV, maybe get a book, maybe get a cup of tea. Like, I feel like you're just really going to be within your solitude and enjoy it. We have faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Very interesting. It looks like something is coming up that is going to be brand new for you in the week ahead. You might be maybe planning a trip where someone's planning to see you. Maybe the faraway places in the mind. Take it as it resonates for you. Tell me more about Pisces, please. Tell me more about Pisces. One more, please, for Pisces. There it is. We've got self-awareness. You know what? I tell you what, I did spend probably, I would say 3 or 4 years just in this cycle of work, eat, sleep, trying to build my business, work, eat, sleep. And so much I learned about myself in solitude. I feel like I'm speaking to a Pisces who is now coming to a place of self-awareness. We've got tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. Routines and patterns that are yours, routines and patterns that are with other people. Once you see your own patterns and your own routines, things that you do without thinking, that's people who are not living intentionally or not self-aware. And so sometimes people will spout off and do things and say things, but they do it without an awareness. I feel like you're coming to some sort of acute awareness because you're spending time in solitude and things are quiet enough, peaceful enough that you're able to hear it and see it. We've got energy activation, connect to the divine through meditation and prayer. I think that's what's going on here. I feel like next week is you're going to be very mindful in the week ahead. We've got celebration. Good times come from hard work spent in, or time spent in good company. So it feels like at the end of all of this is some sort of a celebration. Let's look at the tarot and find out what else is going on for you. Tell me about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Pisces. Pisces, I have extended the private read sale. It is 10% off still, but there is a new coupon code if you would just look in the pinned comment below this video at the top of the comments. There's 10% off until the 20th of December. I've extended it for you. Tell me about Pisces, please. Peace. Tell me about peace. We've got the Six of Wands. Peace in the victory. I love it. It's like, I feel like you're not really going to let anything rattle your cage. I want to say there is, you've come through some sort of a cycle. Maybe it's a short cycle. For some of you, it could be years long, but it feels like somebody here has been through a real hard cycle of maybe traumatic events, traumatic things that were happening. The Six of Wands is about coming from the fight or the war and getting the victory. Somebody's coming home after the war. That was miraculous, right? To be able to survive a war is a miraculous thing. And so somebody here is coming home. I feel like, you know, her arms are open to the peace, right? And it feels like you are coming home, like when you come home at night and you're like, oh, my peace. I just love my peace. We've got the Four of Pentacles, solitude and silence. It really does feel like it's going to take something really incredibly important to bust into your world. That's what it feels like. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you're holding back from everybody. I feel like you're shut down and shut off when it comes to other people, like things that are outside of you. I feel like the Four of Pentacles is telling me, you know, she's sort of clutching her purse here, but it feels like, you know, you're holding the self. I feel like you're holding back. I'm not going to go save that person. I'm not going to go help with that person, you know, because you are a person who loves to help other people. You don't want to see other people in peril. And so it feels like with this Four of Pentacles here that you're like, nope, I got to spend time by myself, with myself. I need the peace. I'm going to hold back here. Tell me more about Pisces. We've got the Chariot. And when you're ready to go, you'll go. And I feel like it's in this self-awareness that you realize that, you know, that you realize that tapping into the higher self is what you're doing here. And the only way that you really can assist people who need you is by being at peace first. And it says here, questioning routines and patterns. So I feel like that's what you're going to be doing in the week ahead here before you get in the Chariot and go. It feels like the dark horse, the light horse, you're balancing all of your energies, feminine and masculine energies, energy activation, right? Connecting to the divine through meditation or prayer. So it feels like you are ready to go, we've got two cards of victory here. It feels like you're going to be in the Chariot and life is going to start speeding up. Of course, it's holiday season, right? So maybe life's going to be speeding up. But I think before that, you just take time for yourself. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. We've got the King of Cups in the upright. We've got Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck for me is the future energy. So there is, in fact, balance coming for you in the future here. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, this has been a hard ride for you. I want to say that maybe you're just coming out of some sort of a cycle where you were putting a lot of force, energy, life force, where you were really nurturing something here to make it grow. I feel like for you, it's emotional. It feels like with this King of Cups here, it feels like you're working on being, you don't want anybody to be able to trigger you into a place where you just kind of lose your crap, right? It feels like that. It feels like the Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you are intentional now, that you're being very intentional with who you give your energy to. You're being very intentional with having this self-awareness when you are in groups of people. It's easy to allow the energy of other people to hijack our energy, and the King of Cups would never do that. So whether you're feminine or masculine, I feel like you're not allowing other people to hijack your energy, to trigger you, to say something that might upset you. I feel like you're holding back from that, and that's why you're in this sort of next week. I feel like you're supposed to be practicing your peace here. We do have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and when I see the Queen of Cups in reverse showing up as not being part of the Empress energy, it tells me that you're at risk of becoming depleted. So please don't give everybody all of you. Reserve some for yourself. I think this is sort of a power down, power up sort of situation with the solitude and the peace. I feel like you are going to have probably one of the most emotionally challenging holidays that you've had in a while, or maybe you're a person who has a really emotionally charged holiday season. Maybe, not everybody enjoys the holiday season. In fact, there's probably more people that have a hard time with it than people who don't. So I feel like the Queen of Cups in the reverse is telling me, please make sure that you don't allow people to just suck your energy with a straw. Don't be giving everything to everyone. Reserve some for yourself, or you will end up becoming depleted. You will stop listening to your intuition. I feel like it's if you move too fast or give somebody everything, or run at whatever it is that everyone else wants, I feel that you're at risk of becoming depleted here of your energy, your empathy, and which means that you're going to crack off, right? If you're becoming depleted of your empathy, you no longer have empathy for a person who's going to be in your face. I feel like this energy here is telling me that this is a preparatory time for you to, maybe some of you are jetting off to faraway places to see family for celebrations. Tell me more about Pisces, please. Got the Judgment card. Got the King of Wands. We got the Two of Wands. I feel like Pisces, I feel like the universe is giving you a chance here, a second chance to try this solitude thing, a second chance to become peaceful or be in your peaceful energy. I feel like this comes around a lot for you, but I feel like if you're in this Queen of Cups in the reverse energy, you're a person who's not paying attention to your intuition or your empathy, or you're somebody who is apt to be overly emotional in a situation or allow someone to get the best of you. I feel like the universe is giving you a chance, like this Judgment. It's like it's coming back around. I'm offering you the peace. Are you going to take it? Are you going to be by yourself next week? Make sure that you are in your meditation, in your prayer, making sure that your energies are balanced here. It feels like this is in preparation for something, because we do have the Two of Wands here. So you're preparing to go out there, possibly to a faraway place where there are going to be celebrations. And it feels like the universe is giving you a second chance to be in peace with yourself, be by yourself. I feel like you'll be motivated to do that because the King of Wands is here. I feel as though you are ready to be at peace here. Tell me about the solitude. Tell me about silence, peace, and solitude. It feels like you'll be spending time, learning, right? There's the Page of Wands. That's the one who is the student, right? The student of all the younger ones are the students, right? We've got the Fool. So it is in preparation for this new door that's opening here. So for some of you, you are going to a friend's place, jetting off to a faraway place to see your family. Maybe you're flying in from somewhere. It feels like when this door opens, it's go time. I want to say when the new chapter opens, it's go time. So I feel like for some of you, you are flying to see somebody. It feels like you need to learn this lesson of peace and solitude, because I feel like you're going into a really chaotic situation where energy is back and forth and communications and conversations. And I feel like it's going to be a really hectic time. And so the universe is giving you a chance to be within yourself here. Tell me why the King of Cups is here. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands showed up over here, the King of Wands and the Two. And we do have the Three of Wands and the Magician. It feels like there is, this being emotionally available, emotionally intelligent, not losing your crap with people. This is a choice, right? It is a choice. And it feels like you are taking all of the tools that you have, that the universe has given you here, I feel like you're really determined to not let anybody that you're going to visit get your goat. I feel like you don't want them to make you feel overly emotional or make you lose your crap, right? Like the Queen of Cups in the reverse is someone who is being overly emotional or very overly dramatic about something. I feel like this time of peace is a time for you to try and get things together. And I feel like with this Magician energy that you're really determined to go out there, right? To go to the faraway place with it, because this is expansion, right? It feels like you're looking for the adventure. So I feel like you're ready to go, but it feels like here that before you go, you need to be in this King of Cups energy, because I feel like wherever you're going is going to be very challenging for you this year. It feels like for some of you, it's getting into a group of friends, maybe getting into a family situation. But I feel like, the thing is this, is that when you do become self-aware like the King of Cups, self-awareness is really hard. It's really hard because then you immediately see all the people around you who don't have any self-awareness, and they begin to be envious of you because you're the one who's not losing your crap. You're the one who's not fighting with anybody. You're the one who's not getting overly emotional. They become envious of you. It's like you flipped it by going into this energy of solitude and peace. So I feel like things are about to really pick up from here, probably in the week ahead, that you'll be entering a new chapter of your life here. And I feel like the new chapter is one of excitement and fun and, maybe even a little bit of flirting. It feels like you're going on a new path. So it does feel like for some of you, you are going to the faraway place, possibly. Tell me what's going on with the Chariot. We've got the Lovers. We've got the Six of Swords, and we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a competition, I'm going to say. It's going to be hard to be reserved or hold yourself back. The Five of Wands is about indecision. Six of Swords is about trying to get out of the chaos. It feels like you need to really make a choice. You need to make a choice to be out of the chaos. You need to make a choice to walk out of the room instead of cracking someone over the head. You need to be able to walk out of the room, be within your indecision, and have your self-awareness. I feel like things are about to get pretty busy for you, but I feel like you'll be victorious in all of these things. I'm going to say, I feel like you've learned some sort of a lesson, and I feel like next week is the week where you really should take the time to power down and be by yourself so you can celebrate with the people that you love without getting too involved in them emotionally. Yeah. Tell me what the outcome is here for Pisces, please. Because I feel like you're in this place where you're in solitude and you're learning about your self-awareness. You're noticing your own patterns, right? But now you're walking into a room full of unaware people. They're very painfully unaware. And now you see everything that's sort of, how can I say, it's out of sorts, right? And you can't be the one walking in and preaching it to everybody, but I feel like it's you that has to hold it all under the surface. I think you'll be successful. The outcome, the Four of Cups, is in the reverse. You have to come out of your comfort zone, and that's the thing, right? We can spend all the time that we want in the solitude learning about the peace and the da-da-da-da, right? We can learn all about that, but then we got to put it into action, right? The Four of Cups tells me you got to come out of the comfort zone. You got to come out of this peaceful energy at some point. It feels like for some of you that you will be possibly visiting with family, and it feels like it's a very emotional connection that you have to these people, whether it's family or friends or whatever it is. You have a very tight group of emotionally connected people, and I feel like you need to be really healed in order to be able to go into that group of people. I feel like there are going to be times when you're going to have intrusive thoughts. There are people in this group who don't agree with you, who don't agree with your lifestyle. Maybe they're the person who argues that maybe you think that you're better than everyone else. That's usually the person in the room who's usually the most self-aware. The other people are going to attack them because they envy their self-awareness. And I feel like there's going to be like intrusive thoughts. Like you're just going to want to say, oh God, I just want to, but I feel like this King of Cups is going to be following you. I feel like that's the energy that you're going to be in during conversations. I feel like you're just going to want to lash out. And during conversations, I feel like, there's going to be a lot of people, especially because, in some families, like we don't always have the same political views or we don't always have the same views on things. And I feel like you're going into a group of people that are usually arguers or fighters, or they're usually mentioning something so another person on the other side of the room won't agree so they can fight. And I feel like you're going to be in this King of Cups energy because you're the Magician. You can do it if you want to. All right. I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you, Pisces, for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back, of course, because I love you too much to stay away. I'll be back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.